What are you typing?
Sorry, I was playing Snake.
What is the not equal sign?
I was playing around. You were playing around with the shapes.
Yes. Yeah, I it was a rhetorical question, really, because I noticed I would know. Okay, yeah, oh.
No!
I didn't say anything! Zidgel, penguin. Well, so he's boisterous, he's big. Can I make things up about him?
Yes, of course.
Okay, he's boisterous, he's big, and he's a leader. And we all know that I love those three qualities in people.
Yes.
And also, do you see that the hair that's attached to his body? I really like him. And his belt is like on the... Oh, this is his leg jutting out.
Never just... Forget it.
Next is Penny. Bad bitch, intelligent, and mobile. You know? If I ever want to go somewhere, let's say I'm like, oh, if only I could go to France. Penny pulls up, right? And she goes, I could take you to France.
Yes, she
and
does
then
that.
Boom, we're there.
She does
We're
that.
there.
She can do that.
It takes us years, but we're there.
With her jet propulsion, Alex.
Yeah, her jet propulsion, and her fire extinguisher on the side.
Yes.
She's really prepared for any occurrence.
For the fire, for the heat.
Yeah, for the fire, for the heat. Blunt shooter. He's chill, right? Look at that. You know,
Look at
and his
that.
friend just
Oh
having fun, smoking.
Blunt.
Oh my god, having a blunt. Getting groceries, perhaps.
Okay.
There's a lot of steam, a lot of smoke, but he just, you know, he never coughs.
Yeah.
He never even exhales. He's always just breathing in.
Yeah, he always has his whole mouth around the blunt.
Yeah, that's how you know he's serious, right? And
Okay.
and he, you know, he likes snacks because he remembers the time he was able to eat them. But then he's like, oh, I freaking can't eat snacks though because I'm on that cigarette grind. So he hates them at the same time.
That's good.
There's that love-hate relationship. Football touchdown, that's what he would say if he could speak, but he's kind of preoccupied with smoking.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, but, you know, every time I put on a football game, he's always there on the couch like, so I think he really likes it.
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Yeah, right, yeah, what's not to love about this guy? Okay, yeah, I didn't want to tell you about this one because I didn't want you to put this on your list, honestly.
Oh, because I
Yeah.
definitely would still on this.
Yes, yeah, because she's like very slept on. But once people like awake to her, they can't go back to sleep. They can't go back to sleep.
Sweet.
They can't go back to sleep. Yeah, without being like, damn, my broom is not as good as the broom from Baldi's.
I wish my floor were as clean.
I wish my broom would just like run at me top speed and go sweep, sweep, sweep.
Yes, me too. Most people do.
Yeah, right. And so, you know, like, I don't know, that kind of vibe is exactly what I want in a romantic relationship. If ever I have a problem, you know, they could sweep it up, you know. TX, she has no personality. And that's okay because she just walks around and clanks because she's metal. And that's all I need, you know? If I'm like, babe, I was having a really bad day today, all I need is just... In her human form, she's not as great, honestly, as when she's metallic. Because when she's human, like, sometimes she's just breathing, you know, like, really loudly, and I just, like... It's not as good as the metal clanking, is all I have to say.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah. She also, like, you know, she has to have her arm be this, like, blue light. But here, it's the eyes, you know? And the eyes are the window to the soul.
Blue eyes.
It's that beautiful baby blues.
Pearls.
Right? Yeah. Scared Joe. Slug Huglar. Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, but he's the 202 8,100 plus scared guy stock photos, pictures, and royalty-free scared young guy. I just want to say this outfit is so cute. You know, like every time I'm thinking of a cute outfit, I think of a dress shirt that's wrinkled
and buttoned, like really weird.
And buttoned and wrinkled is the most important part. Yeah, he's scared, he's frightened, but it's because he's just scared of being with me because I'm really good for him.
Okay.
So he's like, I'm kind of scared of commitment. Let's talk about this. You know, he's just a very emotionally vulnerable guy. And that's when I, like, they're so scarce these days. But Scared Joe, you know, he's not afraid of being emotional.
A light shining in darkness.
Exactly. Yeah, quite literally. He's in a dark space and he's just the light. Oh my god. I'm laughing because this is just so great that I get to share this with you. Yellow, the yellow larva, they're powerful with their farts, right? They're powerful with their drool, with their vomit. Yeah, they're an amazing friend. You know, they always... They're a mom of one, let's just say that. And I think that's really impressive that they're able to do that. Their child is adopted, but they don't let that stand in the way of anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Pamela Voorhees, also mother of one, not the same backstory as Yellow, but kind of close. She's protective and safe, but also, you know, if her child ever got shot, she would just kind of like look at her like this and be like, "Sweetie, you got blood on the carpet." But it's in a way that's like, I need you to know that I love my carpet because my sweater is made out of the same material as the carpet. The carpet is nice, so the sweater is also quite nice. Yes, exactly.
Can she vacuum her sweater?
She can vacuum her sweater. That's all she does. She doesn't wash it. She just vacuums it. You can tell because it's just so clean, so smooth. Then we have the entire movie. Oh, this is the character, I mean, Velocipaster. Big news. That's him. He's a man of God, and I have to really appreciate that. You know, he does have affiliations with a hooker, doctor, lawyer, and I think it's good because that's feminism. He's a man of God, and he's a feminist.
Whoa.
Yes, that's right. He knows nunchucks, and that's something Napoleon Dynamite also knows, right? And everyone knows, especially Napoleon Dynamite, that nunchucks are the greatest skill to have if you're...
Really awesome.
Yes, right. It's the best skill to have, and he hasn't even gone to summer camp for these nunchucks. He just knows right off the bat, and I think that's awesome. He's also a dinosaur, a velociraptor. Right? Big news. Billy Joe. He's old and wise. It's not Billy Cole. Billy Cole. He gets misunderstood, is why I put this here, right?
Oh, really?
When he was younger, actually, for Christmas, you know,
I see where this is going.
There would be a giant bag of coal for him, and he'd be like, "It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday."
Is that why that song was made? Wow.
Yes, because he would feel so sad, right? Like, this is about him being at a bar. You know, the crowd is shuffling in, and he's just there with his coal while everyone else is having fun.
That's what's in the picture?
Yes. This is his bag of coal. Yeah, looking at it so sadly. And this is the crowd shuffling in. So, you know, Santa is why he's a singer. And really, to Billy Joel, he's like, who is this stranger giving me all this coal? Which is why he labeled one of his albums
The Stranger. Because it was Santa, but he didn't know.
Yes. Yeah, you can see him with with the fence, which is one of his best moments. Honestly, he's encouraging. He's so encouraging. I could be, just feeling angry, wanting to. He would just look at me and go, "Get him,
You know?
get him."
Oh, wow.
Yes, yeah, and so he makes stuff happen. Yeah, he has lofty goals, and that's what's so good about him. Like he's a predictable man who's just having a good time. Every time I talk to him, I know what he's gonna say, and that's part of the joy of it. Because I never get tired of it at the same time.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I can't blame you.
The voice he says it in, the actions, the thumbs up. He's so encouraging, and it's just, you never know you need someone like that until he shows up in every moment of your life.
That's beautiful.
Yep. And that's why he's the cute biker.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. This one I had later on because I didn't want to blow you away with this. So, Wizard, he's a researcher.
Okay.
Not only
I'm
that,
interested.
he's a go-getter. You see this lightning?
Oh, I do.
He went for that.
Wow, did he really?
He went for that. People say like, "Oh, you can't type that fast, Wizard. You actually are garbage." But then he was like, "I know a spell that can prove you wrong." And so now he types so fast that a pebble will appear on the keyboard with a lot of lightning. And not only just like regular lightning, but blue lightning.
As opposed to
Other lightning.
Oh, okay.
A Darth helmet.
Mm-hmm.
So we all know that he's a strong leader. He's also terrifying because I don't know how he's drinking this beverage.
No.
But his helmet is big. And
Yeah.
I think that's what matters most. Star Wars. Finally not knowing big helmet costs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so nice.
Alex, are you ready for my presentation?
I'm so ready for your presentation. I wonder who
Perfect.
you put on this list.
I'm excited to know. I am excited to know. Or I'm excited to show.
To show.
I'm excited to
yes,
show.
right, autocorrect. Because you made this.
Just hear me out, alright? Hear me out, Alex.
I'm here.
By hands.
Ears are open.
First character, Vincent. Wow, yeah. This guy, I mean, whew, actually so sexy. A grade, hottie, hubba hubba. He says, "Aw, Chip." He doesn't really get any more suave than that, does it?
Yeah.
I mean, he looks at the menu, and there's all these options, and he's just like, Chip. That's a thing. He said that.
Yes.
And that was not made up. Yeah, he is timeless. I mean, his performance, people still talk about it to this day. And it's because of that classy, like, vintage, like twang that he has. Kaoru Nagisa. Okay. Wants me even though he's trapped. Red arrow. He might like a watermelon. He's all good hygiene-wise. He can play the piano at me. So it's like, you can see the red arrow pointing to him playing the piano here.
Right,
This is what do they call it? Like a cow, like it's like, these guys, they make motorcycles, they make the pianos too. So this implies that he is multi-talented.
Right.
As well as is diverse. He's a diverse character.
Yes.
He might like watermelon. I mean, he might. You don't know.
Right, I don't know.
Then that's that factor, that fear factor. You never know what could be coming next with this guy. So that's like, it's just the thrill of not knowing.
And you really like that.
And I really like that. I mean, it's ingrained in all of his qualities, like him being able to play the piano and maybe play the motorcycle. Can't forget to mention. Go to the next slide, Vincent. Again, because how could we forget the first slide? Lettuce. Look at her. Radiant, green and lush, tastes like nothing. She works as an everything wherever you take her,
Wow.
she is the same thing wherever you go because she tastes like nothing. If you put her in some chili oil, I mean, she'll taste like nothing. It's just the chili oil. If you throw her with a salad, you know, it's just the ranch. It's not her. She matters everywhere, and she matters nowhere at the same time. But wait, Vincent. Oh, Lagom, breast stars. Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? Next slide. Can't forget my hubby wubby bo shubby. Behold. I can't imagine who might be on this slide. Actually, no, I do know who is on the next slide because I fucking made this.
Yes.
Wow. Nick Wild. Look at those back. Look at that. Like they are going like there's like two like bullet trains running down there. Like it's just that posture, like straight as an arrow, you know. And that arrow is piercing my freaking heart right now, dude.
Wow.
Just I mean,
That's
look
poetic.
at that. Would be a terrible father figure has a tailboss, which is good. This is good because I don't want to be like a mom ever. So you know. That's perfect. That aligns with my goals, just like the way his two spines align with each other. I don't know what the fuck this shit is, but I'm Dwan bowed. Like the horseshoe theory, you know what I mean? You ever heard of it?
I have.
When you go like so far in one direction, you end up at the other.
Yes.
What this
Okay.
thing is on here, right?
Wow.
Because you know, if
Enemies to lovers.
enemies. Yeah, sure, yeah. Number 7, Carlos the cat. Take off his socks off. Taking his shoes off. His hat takes off. Maybe. Try to take off from this fucking slide, dude.
Wow.
Player 3. Player 3. Everybody, like, whenever you think of player, like, it's always like, player 1 start, player 2 start. Player 3 is where the fuck it's at. Beans. Wow. Has gloves on for you know what. You know, this is like me looking at this slide right now. Because I'm the one who knows why he wears gloves. This thing, like this, the hands. This is like my friend at college, which is incredibly nostalgic, you know. It gives me that feeling of like, oh, I'm young again. Oh, Behance. And something I kind of neglected to list on here, because I forgot to put this on the list when I was making, because there was just so many like good attributes I had to put on. There's this one thing I forgot, is that this guy, I mean, I'm pretty sure you should be able to tell this, but he tastes like fucking, you know how when you get those candies from like a Mexican store and they're always spicy? That's what this thing tastes like.
How do you know?
Well, he's on the list for a reason, Alex. I don't even want to know who this motherfucker.
Hot belly.
This is a very integral part to this character, alright? I'll get back to that. Has only finger, blushing Mike Matt, a little toothless, big fried hair because he's woke as hell. Dolled up on the daily. I mean, come on. You see this, don't you? Like,
I'm seeing.
look at the flower. Freshly picked.
Fresh.
So back to the pot metal thing. This thing right here, this is like a dispensary for infinite deliciousness. You know? Like, if you're thirsty, you're fine.
But what is the liquid?
He's indisposable, you know? He's indisposable to you, your needs, if you're ever parched, if you're ever if you ever need to quench your thirst. This big spigot.
Just any juice.
So be quiet, okay? Next up, Marcel. I mean, cooks, cleans, has affairs with Nutcracker, really not making this easy. Woodfop. He's nice and blue, pointy nose, is a nibbler, soup fiend. Soup fiend, it's kind of a reverse thing of the cooking because me personally, I am a soup, like, fucking, what are they? I'm like the sous chef, but like if the sous chef was a soup chef. So, everything I make, this guy just absolutely floggles it down. And you know what, pointy on nose, you know what that means, right?
Dribble.
Big spigot.
Oh,
Big
big
spigot.
spigot.
13. Yes, has udders. This, yeah, has a wristband. He goes to the gas station and he's like, "Oh, I have a wristband." And then the gas station's like, "Okay, go get your free water." Because you can get a free water if you have a wristband and you go to the gas station.
He's prepped.
He is prepped, and that's kind of what I like about him, Because he can get water at a moment's notice, and we obviously understand it's important to stay hydrated.
Yes.
So he does that. Northern fucking Italy. I think he's
right.
he's. Yeah. The end.